Well, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter's grandson Jason Carter praised Kamala Harris at the convention. He said his grandfather can't wait to vote for Kamala Harris. Jimmy Carter served in the White House from 1977 to 1981.
My grandfather can't wait to vote for Kamala Harris. She reminds us all that the promise of America remains unchanged. We are one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And my grandfather knows that with her as our next president, we will keep that promise.
Well, another famous grandson in U.S. politics showered praises on Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Jack Schlossberg's grandfather, John F. Kennedy, served from 1961 to 1963. Schlossberg described Harris as a leader who embodies JFK's dynamism, forward-thinking, vision and optimism for a prosperous future.
Tonight, JFK's call to action is now ours to answer, because once again, the torch has been passed to a new generation, to a leader who shares my grandfather's energy, vision, and optimism for our future. That leader is Vice President Kamala Harris.
Well, Republicans who've left the fold since Trump's takeover of their party took to the stage to address the convention, also which includes Trump's former White House press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, and former Trump voter, Kyle Switzer. Grisham described her journey from a Trump true believer to the first senior White House staffer to resign.
I wasn't just a Trump supporter, I was a true believer. I was one of his closest advisors. The Trump family became my family. I spent Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all at Mar-a-Lago. I saw him when the cameras were off. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers.
And for more on the convention, DD India correspondent Kate Fiser joins us from Washington, D.C. Well, Kate, can you give us an entire roundup of Day 2 of Democratic National Convention? Kamala Harris also made surprise video appearance as roll call wrapped.
That's right, we're still in the middle of it. We haven't even got to the headline act yet, which is former President Barack Obama and his wife, former First Lady Michelle Obama. They are yet to take to the stage. What we have done is have this jubilant party atmosphere where each of the US states and territories officially cast their ballots for nominating Kamala Harris as their nominee for president. And this was far from being a kind of boring list. There was a DJ on stage playing tune after tune. There were Lil Jon, the rapper, did a performance. Patti LaBelle, Common, another rapper from Chicago, performed. There was a real musical theme to everything, and the atmosphere was incredibly positive and rousing. And as you say, at the end of that, Kamala Harris made a video appearance with Tim Walz, her vice presidential pick, from another arena in another city, Milwaukee, in the swing state of Wisconsin, and also the place where Donald Trump held the Republican National Convention just a few weeks ago. She gave a video message from there with all the crowds behind her in this other city to gratefully accept officially the nomination for president. Her speech, her headline speech, won't be until Thursday night in Chicago, but tonight, it's Tuesday here in the US, her husband, second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, will also be taking to the stage before the Obamas.
All right. Thank you so much, Kate, for all that information from there.